CJRB, we have the Pyrite. Is the hype real on this bad guy over here? This is the black G10. I wanted to get something a little bit fancier. Knife Center has a really cool one. It's got titanium bolsters, micarta handle scales. This is just the straight G10. It comes in just a hair under 50 bucks. I think the same price as the all stainless version. It was hard to find anything in stock. Let's see. Is the hype real on this button lock? I've heard so many good things about it. I'm about to test it out. And then I got a few button locks right over here where you can't see yet that we're going to take out and compare. If this is as good as it seems, I am definitely... Ooh, check that out. We got some info over there. So if this is as good as it seems, I might go and pick up that Knife Center exclusive one. I know Blade HQ has one, but that is kind of a little... I don't feel like spending that much. Like I said, this guy's 50. One of your more base trim one. The Blade HQ one, I forget what the hell it is, but it's like 200 bucks. The Knife Center exclusive with titanium and black micarta, which I love both of those, it's only 70 some. I'm willing to spend an extra 20 bucks if this is as good as it seems. Let me put the box away real quick. All right, let's see. I've been liking my button locks, as a lot of folks I assume have as well. We got a nice little pouch here where you could actually fit two knives, it looks like. All right, let's just put this away and then get right into the knife. Put that over there. All right, let's take a peek at this first. The one thing that I thought it would be, and I think it is, it's pretty thin. Pretty thin. Overall aesthetics, a very simple design, a very clean design. That's not a bad thing. Like I said, this is black G10. It's hard to see through the camera. We have a deep, very, very deep carry pocket clip. As you can see, it actually extends above the knife. So this thing will be hidden away, very nicely tucked inside. It comes up just a little bit, but it does swoop down very quickly. We have a lanyard loop over there. This is their like proprietary steel, I think, what does it call it? AR RPM9, I believe. Thumb stud, opening, deployment, nothing else. We have the button lock, which is sitting pretty nicely, pretty low, which I actually like. I've seen a lot of, is it Civivi? I think it's a Kizer actually probably does it the worst. There's some of their buttons are like ridiculously popping out. As long as you can get to it and it actuates and, you know, engages and disengages, then you don't got to go too crazy. Let's open it up and see how it feels. Ooh, okay, well, I'll say that D10 is pretty strong because I just failed that one. Ah, okay. Let's try again, ready? Yeah, you know what? Okay, that is a very strong D10. Yeah. For a button lock, that is crazy, actually. I can't believe it. There's one knife that I thought the D10 was almost dialed in perfect, and the thing would fly the hell out. And that is the Civivi Altus, which is one of the knives that I have next to me that I'm about to pull out. Let's just take a look at this thing open. Like I said, G10, we have this nice stone wash. I believe that's a stone wash on the blade. That is so slick. Oh my God, that is one of the slickest blades. That's insane. Your hand just glide off of this thing. Trying to catch that blade steel. I can't see it too good through the camera, but I believe that's that AR RPM9. So they list this as 3.1 inch blade. So a hair above 3 inches. Ergos. Oh, what was that? I just hit something. Something felt weird. Maybe it was the bun I slid against in a weird way. All right, back to the ergos. Great. They are great. The pocket clip, I do not feel at all, which is awesome. The button is, like I said, since it sits pretty deep inside, you probably are not going to have to worry about, you're not going to, I don't see that being, okay, so I am pressing it with my thumb, but I'm kind of forcing myself to do that. We have this forward area, which is nicely smoothed in there. And you go, yeah, that's perfect. Obviously, if you have chunkier fingers, you got to be careful up there. But for me, got smaller, skinnier hands, can easily grab inside of there. to get some more fine detail work done if needed. The blade, you can easily, it's actually wide enough that you can grab it in a lot of different angles. That's going to take some time to get used to, but once you do it, it's almost impossible to fail. Now let's see how smooth, let's do reverse flick again. Yeah, that thing is awesome. Did they do any milling in here? Yep, I don't know if you could see it. It's not the best angle, but I see it over there. And then how about the other side? Can't tell if that's a reflection. Do I have a, hold on. Yes, we have it on both sides, unless I'm seeing a reflection through the camera. But no, yeah. Yep. I'm curious how much this guy weighs now. Let's whip out the scale. So the blade is 3.1 inches. We have a lot of milling on the stainless steel. We have some thin G10. I'm gonna go with 2.78, some random numbers over here. And we have, I can't see, I gotta look underneath, 2.68. I'm always like a tenth off or whatever it is. The other day I was doing the mini praxis, which I'll link up here, and I said 2.72 and it was 2.82. Now I do 2.78 and it's 2.68. All right, let's put this away. I see why people like this. Is it going to be wrong if I say it's not as nice as, I don't know. The hype is there. I get it. It feels awesome, but it's not. Let's see. Lockup is perfect. That is slippery, man. I don't know what the hell they do to their blade steel, but this thing is slick. It's not bad by any means. It's a freaking awesome knife, actually. I just don't know if it's. I guess it is, and I'll tell you why. Let me get the Altus. So the Altus, when I did the review, I was a little harsh on it. And I think it was because of the price. I don't recall right off the top of my head how much this one costs now. But I was like, it's just so basic. But sometimes basic and simple just works. And you're also paying for the steel on this guy being Nitro V. This D10, whatever you want to call it, it flies. But it's not ridiculously strong. But compared to a lot of other button locks that I felt, it's a tighter D10. If you know what I'm saying, like it is. It's amazing. I like this better than this when it comes to the D10. This one, it's a little overkill, I feel. It's crazy how they're able to do that on a button lock, but it's a little overkill. But I do like how thin it is. So I'm pretty confident. Yeah, see that? That's what I really like about this guy. He is definitely thinner than the other ones. Size-wise, they're very comparable, actually. Unique by keeping the button silver instead of going black. The Altus also has a button that sits fairly low, which is actually really nice. Similar to this. Deep carry pocket clip as well, similar. Reversible, I don't know why the lighting is weird for me right now. Trying to look underneath. Oh yeah, reversible. Yeah, they both look reversible. Right now the lighting, when I'm looking above, is making it very difficult for me to see through the camera. Something about this, the Altus, oh my God, this thing just rockets. But it's also easy to manipulate, where this one, it's going to take a little bit more thought and effort. And once you do it, it's great. And that extra finger area up front feels really nice. You have some jimping up here, which is on the softer side, but it's there and it does its job. Let's see the Kizer. I was telling you about Kizer and their crazy buttons. Look how far that thing sticks out. I put the thumb studs back on this. This is the Hic-Cup, or however you pronounce it. This is the flipper version, but I put the thumb studs on purpose. And with the thumb studs on, it feels like a heavier, slightly harder version to deploy of the Altus. It might be because it's a little bit bigger, but it has the thumb stud that feels more like a normal traditional button lock, where this guy, I don't know. Could be a good thing. Wrong one. What am I doing? Could be a good thing. Could be a bad thing. It's very, very stiff with the G10. But once you get it, it's good. It's a little, you know, stiff. That might smooth out a little bit. You don't, you know, you probably see it when it closes. It takes a little more effort versus something like this guy that just kind of drops. And then last but not least, we have the Conspirator hiding over here. This guy is awesome. He's in a league of its own, though. It's a bigger knife, multiple deployment methods. You want to slow roll it. You know, they all act a little different. So this one has more of like a, you know, kind of bounces and lets you catch it at the perfect spot when you're closing it. Again, bigger knife. Probably shouldn't even bother with that guy. I think these two are a very similar knife. And it's funny how in the beginning, I wasn't the biggest fan of the Altus. I started to really like it, but I don't know. Maybe I need to try a different Pyrite. Does that make sense? It's like, ooh, I kind of like it. I kind of don't. Let me waste more money on another variant of it. Overall, I love how thin it is. I love the deep carry pocket clip. I love how everything is it? No, it's not all recessed. The screws are recessed, not the clip. It feels great in the hand. I gotta go grab an Elementum. I don't know why I'm getting Elementum vibes. All right, Elementum. A lot of folks have an Elementum. Size comparison with the Elementum. Oh, wow, it's a little bit bigger. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, all right. A little bigger than an Elementum, but as you can see, overall, it's a knife, I guess you can say. So yeah, a knife is a knife. Some look more similar to others than others. I really do like this. I'm 100% going to carry this, see how it smooths out. I'm already getting very used to that extra strong detent. It's just right when I got it out of the box, you saw, I was like, whoa, I literally failed the first one because I was not used to that. But the more you play with it, the more you open and close it, and I'm sure the more I actually put the knife to use the way it's meant to be used, I can see why this is becoming a lot of people's favorite, why people are talking so highly of it. And it might be just like the Altus, where at first I was like, it's so-so, I don't know. And then I was like, this is actually pretty damn good. And I think this is what this guy is going to be doing to me. Let me get a piece of paper and see how it cuts right out the box. All right, I've been using this paper a lot, so might not have a good spot to cut, but we'll find something. That is sharp. Oh yeah, that is sharp. That is nice. I don't got to do any more of that. That is nice. Let's scooch out of here. Did I do everything? We did the weight. We tested a little bit of sharpness. It's actually feeling really nice. Yeah, I might have to go pick up that titanium bolster, my Carta one. Let me know what you think about this knife, if you've experienced it, what you think about it overall, and definitely subscribe for more. We're going to have some giveaways into the future. We're getting very close to 1,000 subscribers. Once we get over that, that's when we're going to be doing some bigger giveaways. Always appreciate the support. Drop a comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot.